Hey guys, Josh here again, and today I will be talking about my new Anvil Stand here. I'll be going over the different materials and dimensions, and I will be telling you why it's so important to have one as a blacksmith. So, I hope you guys enjoy. So guys, the first thing I want to talk about is the main body of it. So these are pressure treated 4x4s, and I got them from Lowe's, and obviously, as you know, lumber like this isn't actually 4x4, it's 3.5 by 3.5, so make your measurements accordingly. I made these four beams across, so it creates a square, and that is obviously, so 3.5, 7, so that's 14 inches across. So I'm pretty sure I cut these to a little over 14, because how the wood doesn't always fit together properly. So I cut the beams to 14 inches, and I ended up using 4, 8, 12, 16 pieces of that. So you can do the calculations yourself. And then I also used four by 4 square feet here. Now this gives you the option to put your feet underneath if you need to, so you're not just always up against the side here. So that's a nice feature. And how I made those was I cut all of this wood on a friend's circular saw that was just big enough to cut 4x4s. So that would definitely be preferable to using a handsaw to cut all these pieces out, because that's a lot of cuts you need to make to do this. But I made the feet using the saw, and then we clamped them all together and used a belt sander to make sure all the surfaces were flat so that it sits nice and square. So that's really important, and they work really well for that. And the last piece of the puzzle is these. What are they? I think they're I actually bought the wrong thing. I wanted 2x8s, and I accidentally got 2x10s. So these are supposed to be two 2x8s sitting on here as the tabletop, but I accidentally got the wrong board, so I cut them in the middle. And then I just used some scrap wood here to anchor the anvil down. So it can't turn, but it can still be lifted up so you can move it. And then I used these screws. I'll show you here. These 4-inch Star Drives self-drilling screws. They work so well, and they can be 4 inches because remember 4x4s are only 3.5 inches, but you have to countersink them quite a bit. So I used a friend's hammer drill to get them in nice and deep. So I actually probably ended up putting each screw like 1/2 inch deep into the wood. So it worked out well. So that's pretty much the construction of it. I hope that's enough info for you guys to build one if you want to. So let's recap. So 14 inches across and 4 sets of those. So that's 16 pieces of wood. So 16 14-inch 4x4s to make the base, and then 4 4x4 square feet flattened to make sure they sit straight, and then 2 2x8s cut to 14 inches as well. And you can use some type of scrap material to anchor it down here. And you'll definitely need a box of screws. I think this was only like $5 it came, and it came with the Star Drive. So you'll need a nice hammer drill as well, most likely, to do it, or just a plug-in electric drill. That should work too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you will stay tuned for any forging videos that I have coming out in the future. I don't have anything planned at the moment, but I'll definitely find something, I can assure you of that. It's a really fun hobby, so I hope you guys can and will make this for yourselves. And it definitely beats sitting on the floor, I'll tell you that. It's the perfect height. It's when you're standing up, your fist reaches right here. So I hope you guys can see that. So it's the perfect height. I don't have to hurt my back and legs anymore just sitting on the floor doing it, and it looks way better. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to check out the links on the screen, and make sure to subscribe. I'll have the link somewhere on the screen. Make sure to do that for me, guys. I really appreciate it to have new subscribers. And make sure to comment as well. I love seeing comments, and I respond to almost every single one. So if you have a question or a comment, make sure to do it down below. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.